What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing a Manchester City transfer update, and we've got a big development update on Jude Bellingham. But before I do crack on with this video, remember, subscribe to my channel. Why? Because I'm going to be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout all of the January-winter transfer window. Every single day, January 1st. Get it set in your calendars, guys, because that's when we're going daily transfer updates series I know you guys love. So make sure you have subscribed to stay up to date first and fast on YouTube with all the latest Manchester City transfer news this winter. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Like goal, 300 likes. Also, don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. Finally, this video is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball.
This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date.
Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. OneFootball, brilliant app. They'll keep you up to date with all the latest transfer news for all the clubs from around the world. Go and check it out. Free app to download, link in description. So let's crack on with this video, and we've only got one story to talk about because it is a little bit quiet out there in transfer stories right now. But Jude Bellingham is warming up a little bit. Now, if you wanted Manchester City to sign Jude Bellingham, you're not going to like what I've got to say. Now, Bild over in Germany, they're saying that Liverpool, they are favourites to sign Jude Bellingham next summer. They've spoken about Liverpool, they've spoken about Real Madrid. However, Manchester City's name was not mentioned. Pundits have been speaking about the future of Jude Bellingham, saying where do they see him going next, what's going to be best for his football development, and a lot of the pundits are saying Manchester City and working with Pep Guardiola would be best for his development to help Jude Bellingham go from being a brilliant football player with bags of potential to hitting them heights and being one of the best players in the world. And that only comes about through being managed by one of the best managers in the world, playing in one of the best teams in the world, and Manchester City do fit that bill. The problem we've got with this transfer is it's just so expensive. A player that's entering in the summer, 2 years left on his contract, Dortmund wanting 150 million euros. We're looking at 130 million pounds. It's a lot of money. If Man City, they do have the power to spend that and make that happen. However, the problem is Manchester City will want to go out there and they will want to sign other players in other positions as well. We're probably looking at 2 or 3 summer signings to come, and because of that, Manchester City, they like their net spend, they run their business very well. City will only spend what they make, so I imagine Manchester City would be looking in an overall budget of what we're going to spend in the summer. Probably will, in terms of transfer fees, hit that one fee that we're looking at for Jude Bellingham. Now, I think Liverpool, who apparently, according to Bild over in Germany, are the favourites, to me, they face a very similar problem. Now, they're on about investment, takeovers, and having money, and all that kind of stuff. However, I think the problem that Liverpool have got is they need to address more than that one position. And in terms of financial fair play and the revenue coming in, Liverpool, yes, they haven't spent as big as other clubs over the past few years. They might be able to flex a little bit more than maybe some other clubs maybe can. However, you are looking at Liverpool in terms of going from where they are now to being serious Premier League title contenders. In my opinion, they're needing at least 4 or 5 high-quality first-team signings to put them where they need to be. And that's not going to happen in one window. They're ideally going to be looking at 2 or 3 signings. Can they afford to be spending £130 million on Jude Bellingham alone is the question that has to be asked. Real Madrid, there's a reason why they're only interested and showing nothing more than interest right now, and that's because the price is so high. Man City have already said their stance. They're willing to be patient. If the price won't budge in the summer and nobody takes up Jude Bellingham, City are happy for him to stay at Borussia Dortmund, run down that contract by another year, and have 1 year left on his contract where they'll be able to nab him up for a more affordable price. But at the moment, is Jude Bellingham worth £130 million? Well, if City weren't signing anybody else and we only needed one player in the summer to help our squad to get even better, and we were capable of going out there and making £130 million in sales, which we're more than capable of doing. Let's not forget Bernardo Silva's future needs to be sorted. If he's sold by Manchester City, you're probably looking at £60-70 million at the very, very least. So it makes the signing of Jude Bellingham more likely. However, it's just so expensive, and that's why Manchester City's name right now, they're going under the radar, they're sniffing around, they're having a good look at that, but they're not putting anything else in place. Now, Jude Bellingham has been hugging Liverpool players. He's been hanging around with Jordan Henderson and Trent Alexander-Arnold. It sent the rumour mill during the World Cup into overdrive. Jude Bellingham's also been speaking about Manchester City players. He's spoken very fondly of Phil Foden and Jack Grealish and vice versa. He speaks about his time working with Erling Haaland, and they still text each other. It's not every single day, but they're always having a laugh and a joke with each other. So he does have a settling-in partner there at Manchester City, and should Manchester City make their decision won't come until around March time, when they start to seriously identify players for the summer. When that decision comes in, if Jude Bellingham is a player that Manchester City want, I'll be doing everything that Manchester City can to try and make that signing happen, including having friends like Erling Haaland, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, John Stones, etc., sending their messages in, trying to turn Jude Bellingham's head to persuade him to come to Manchester City. But right now, Liverpool, they are the team that want Jude Bellingham. They're the team that right now are speaking with Jude Bellingham's camp. They're happy to make a transfer happen. They're happy to push forward with that transfer. And Jude Bellingham, word is from Germany, from Bild, they're saying that Jude Bellingham happy to join Liverpool. Liverpool happy to make a move for Jude Bellingham. It's all about numbers, and that's, to me, the biggest hurdle in terms of this transfer, because it's not a release clause, it's a negotiated price. It's going to take a lot of money, and if I'm Manchester City, I'm keeping an eye on this transfer, and should Liverpool agree a fee, I'd be having a look at what fee has been agreed, and if they want to, could go and price match Liverpool. If they manage to negotiate that down to 90 to 100, maybe even 110 million pounds, if City feel that's maybe a little bit more affordable for the club, maybe including a youngster or two to send the opposite way to Dortmund, then if I'm Manchester City, I'm keeping a very close eye on that transfer. I'm more than happy to let Liverpool be front runners and do all the negotiating, because you can see just what price they're going to get, and if City decide actually that's too expensive, then they can go on to look at other alternatives, which is what we were speaking about in my last video. Enzo Fernandez is a player that we are looking at. We could have nabbed him up for 10-15 million pounds in the summer from River Plate when we brought in Julian Alvarez as well. We chose not to. Probably a wise decision from Enzo Fernandez, because him getting regular first team football in Portugal now has put him onto a pedestal, so to speak, because it's got the big European clubs interested in him. Benfica make a lot of money, and he's developed his game to a point where he's now a regular in that Argentina international squad. So whereas at Manchester City, would he have been getting ahead of the likes of Rodri, obviously Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, etc., that can all cover in central midfield and holding midfield. So he's probably made the right decision to get regular first team football. He probably feels now, with one season of European football under his belt, he's ready to take that next step, and that next step obviously to one of the elite big European clubs earning the big money, playing in the big leagues as well. So we'll see. We'll keep our eyes and ears open. He might still prove to be expensive. 120 million euros release clause. We're talking a fee of over 100 million pounds. Very expensive out there. So Manchester City having a look at central midfielders. We know City are interested in central midfielders. We'll see what City choose to go down, but the two players that City show showing the most interest in. Enzo Fernandez, Jude Bellingham, both come with complications, but both doable should Manchester City want to make it happen. But right now, in terms of Enzo Fernandez, no update on that from the last video. Jude Bellingham seems Liverpool favourites right now. So there we go, that has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Do let me know your thoughts as well of what you make of these transfers in the comments below. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel. Daily Manchester City transfer updates coming from January 1st. Last, 3 weeks away or so. So make sure you have subscribed to stay up to date on YouTube first and fast with all the latest Manchester City transfer news this winter January transfer window. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description below and slide across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. So all the other social media links, TikTok and everything, them links are in the description. Go and like over there, that would be much appreciated. Go and follow me and things, that'd be fabulous. Also, don't forget as well, email in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. I'd like to say a big thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring today's video. If you want to go and check out OneFootball's link, then that's in the description. That'll take you to the download page to download the free OneFootball app, where OneFootball will keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, as well as the latest scores, results, statistics, live league tables, live commentary, and all of your good footballing needs. Go and check it out, link in the description. Anyone that does download OneFootball using my link does help to support the future content created here on my channel. It does keep these videos coming for you guys. So thank you to everybody that has downloaded OneFootball. If you haven't already, go and check it out. In my opinion, best footballing app out there. And I'll see you all again real soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.